No, the lobby? No, we're all good. We're all good. Someone couldn't change their hero, which wouldn't be ideal. But luckily that has been sorted. And we will be restarting the map.
Welcome to Oasis. Initiating match.
Now, GMT, what heroes are you excited to see coming out today?
Oh, good question. For me, you know, I play FPS that are usually a little bit more straightforward than Overwatch, so I like the straightforward characters. I like the Soldier, the McCree, the Pharah. But if there is an Overwatch character I really do love the most, it's all about Zenyatta for me.
Ooh, and now we're seeing the Symmetra coming out. We possibly be just seeing a Symmetra teleport, but the real question is, are we going to be staying on that Symmetra? I'm interested to see. Hello.
Yeah, Symmetra, a very interesting hero, changes the dynamic of a game in such a big way. You know, where some characters are kind of interchangeable, like a McCree and a Soldier do very similar things, but nobody does what Symmetra does. And you see that already with Teller being used. They're going to be quicker onto this point, able to set up where they want.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see the Tracer and the McCree coming out, so we're going to be going for a little bit of hit scan as well with that McCree, but it looks like everyone's brawling, and we do have our first pick off.
Well, we're certainly doing that. It's going to be the Monkey falling down as Matthew goes to sleep here on the Rhine. It does look like the cat is going to be there for blue.
The D.Va's going to get de-mech'd here by the Echo. That's a lot of damage when Echo beams you down when you're super low, but looks like GMU is going to have first control here, and it looks like ODU did get enough picks to swap that back over. Nope, they are able to rotate back into the point, prevent that flip. We're about a cat's hair away from that flipping over.
Absolutely. The point being held now to a quarter of the points count as Matthew here with the Ryan pushing into the spawn made behind him. Yeah, this is it's frustrating to be this far back and push into the entire team as ODU now have to.
Yeah, so we're seeing the reset from ODU here. We do see that we have that nano boost up, so we could be looking at a nano boost win city coming up here soon. But we do have the Bat default coming out, Blizzard from the May, and this is going to be a full reset here for ODU. We did burn the high noon. I don't think that was a good use of that ult for GMU when they already had one to fight. So that high noon is going to be back on cooldown there. But if you take a look, we still have the Shatter from GMU there. But we still have the Rally, the Pulse Bomb, and the D.Va Bomb for GMU here. So we might be seeing a retake here if these ults are used correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. Up against the Brig, the D.Va, the Tracer, it can be tough. You know, it's an awful lot of firepower extra than what you might otherwise have, but this wall from the May, absolutely beautiful to isolate some of the members of ODU. But they will be getting on that point. And yeah, you can see Matthew having to come in, and well, they've actually taken it.
Oh, the D.Va Bomb's gonna come out. It's gonna get nothing for it but a new mech. Oh, but they did lose their Ana. They did bust out the Rally. And it looks like we're gonna see Echo is gonna become McCree to possibly get that high noon to box him out.
Not the best shatter in the world. And a couple of key picks now coming.
Yeah, man, they did get that point flipped, I would like to say. And we're gonna see GMU have to reset here. They are close to that high noon, but no other ults really are coming up soon. But if you take a look at the ult economy for ODU there, they have none. They're gonna need to just straight up win an FPS fight. Where are you gonna see GMU is gonna have that high noon here soon, and that Blizzard will be up in a few moments. So this is gonna be a fight that GMU is going to need to win. They have the ult advantage.
And that is oftentimes in Overwatch the most important detail that we can look at. Okay, the contest coming through. We are about to have a pretty serious engagement on the top.
Oh, that high noon didn't get anything.
Nothing. You know, that does sting a lot, but the Ryan's going to get a pin here onto the Winston, but immediately. Maybe regrets it as he is pretty out of position. The score ticks up for ODU meanwhile, and this is, even if it's not conclusive, this is all good for them.
Yeah, we're at about one fight territory. We're getting about there for ODU to secure this position. They are using the Winston ult. The Winston's able to jump out. But yes, this is going to be crunch time here for GMU. This is a one fight to the finish. As we see the Diva Bomb comes in, we had to use the sound barrier for GMU here for them to prevent that Diva Bomb from getting any pick-offs. But yeah, this is going to be final fight territory here for ODU. Oh, that's a big pick onto the Brig in the back line.
Could well be the difference maker Jaime once again comes out to not that much effect. We'll still be seeing this incredibly scrappy fight continue. Matthew with the Diva, the May as well. It's going to be
the Winston. The Winston's too much damage.
The Tracer falling there to an errant Rhine swipe as well, not helpful at all. The Lucio though is going to do Lucio things, and that's going to buy them time.
Currently trying to get that stagger, but ODU hasn't been able to lose this fight yet. We still have that Lucio, we have the Tracer back on the point. They're just coming in one by one. ODU's still just trying to hold on to this point for dear life. And that's gonna, oh, they were able to change this fight around. They picked up two. They're gonna get the stick onto the Diva. The Diva's gonna get D-Max. And just now we're looking at one member on the point for GMU here. And there
we go. Wow, already then in this grand finals we have something of a surprise. This is supposed to be GMU's playhouse, but ODU have come here to play.
Yeah, ODU has managed to take that. They were down 90%. They managed to get 0 to 100 there. So that was an impressive win there on point A.
Now, unfortunately, we have had a player drop out of the game, so we're going to have a little bit of a pause. And, well, hopefully that gets resolved fairly soon. But, hey, internet is what it is, and it always will be. Such is the sad reality of not being on LAN.
Yeah, that is true. We always have those internet hiccups all the time. They're unexpected and they're never welcome.
Never. I mean, it's honestly painful when it happens to any of us. It does look like they've rejoined though, so our action will continue very shortly. Hopefully.
Yeah, now the real question is, are we going to see a 2-0 sweep here on Control? But looks like we are going to be getting back into game here shortly.
Here we go then. Yeah, the sweep from ODU, could it happen? Be a bit of a fairy tale for them to begin this grand final.
Yeah, taking map 1 can be the trendsetter for this entire series. So just take a look at how we're going to see how aggressive ODU is going to be here. We're going to see the Doomfist is going to be out for beat cheat here. So they're going to be looking for those massive picks on the back line.
Oh, immediately!
Oh,
the Tracer fall.
That's incredibly unlucky. But we do see the Immortality Field is going to have to get burned super early with the Baptiste going extra low. And we do see that Lucio was slept. But this is looking like a team fight win for GMU here.
It is right now. As the picks continue to come on in, so it takes out some zombie. And you can see the Ryan aggressively posturing, getting that fire straight down. They're just holding this forward space. So hard to work through if you're on the side of ODU. And there we go, the cap finally comes through.
Yeah, that was excellent starting off pick on that Tracer there. That set the tone for that entire fight. And looks like we're going to see that Doomfist is going to get swapped out for the McCree, give that extra range. And we do see Baptiste is going to have this window up right now. So they're going to be dealing extra damage from that high ground. Oh, the Winston jumped in. Oh no! The Winston just got incredibly unlucky. Fell off the side. Fell off to his death. That monkey could not swim.
It's a shame. It's a real shame, as Well, it looked like ODU, they were getting close to a cap there, but in the end, nothing comes of it. What do we have in terms of ults then? We're going to have a Winston ult, we're going to have a Rhino ult, we're going to have a Tracer ult as well. D.Va, May, McCree, all very close too. So this next fight, I think, is going to be a big one.
Yeah, we're going to need to see that Tracer ult actually get some damage, or maybe get a pick off on the back line. We want to go see ODU to win this team fight. But the Primal Rage, he wasn't able to get up to the high ground and knock them off.
Oh, what a shatter though, all three hit in the stairwell, and Matthew just goes berserk, swinging that giant hammer. And okay, he gets dropped, but I think this is another really good fight for GM.
Man, that could have been something completely different for ODU here. We did pop the Primal Rage, but the Winston missed his jump onto the high ground to knock them off. That set the trend for the entire fight. The Pulse Bomb missed its mark. The Tracer got hit with the High Noon and then the Giant Shatter. And now we're looking for the final fight territory for GMU here for this fight. Oh, the Tracer down to the back line. Selmer had to come in. Oh, the grab was eaten by the D.Va. That is absolutely huge. Yeah, this is looking like the point here for GMU here. There's 2 players left for ODU, and they're both taken down. I don't think they can recontest here. We're going to be looking at 1-1 here on Oasis.
Here we have it then. It is going to be the tie as we go to our third and final map here on Oasis. It's been very, very back and forth. I mean, it felt like a close game when ODU took it, a little bit more of a one-sided affair when GMU did, but this is still anybody's game. Having a look at the rosters, we're going to see a Reaper come out along with that Symmetra. And yeah, a couple of changes actually.
Yeah, we might be looking at the Symmetra teleport here for the side of ODU just to get to the point a little bit faster. I don't expect us to see that Symmetra long term. Yep, as I said it, we're going to be seeing that McCree come out. But that Reaper pick, this is a very scrappy point here on Oasis. So expect that Reaper to try to get into that back line. An Immortality Field is going to have to be burned here early for GMU here, so that's going to be down for 30 seconds. There's the first pick off, so Reinhardt's going to get taken down. That's a huge early shatter. And this is going to be a team-fight win here for ODU.
Yeah, the D.Va in the back line here is especially being so disruptive, so annoying. Well, continues to do good work, trying to swap that Lucio out of the skies. The Lucios have a little bit of a duel on the outside of the map. And we will just have them hold forward here.
Yeah, and that was an impressive Shatter build. Was able to build that in less than about 30 seconds. Shatter, and looks like we got both windows for the Baptiste are up. We're gonna have the Immortality Field is gonna go up. And it looks like we're gonna see some picks here for ODU. The High Noon is gonna be burnt for GMU. They're gonna pick up 1, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to actually flip the point. Oh, and the McCree is gonna get walled off by the May. Such a beautiful wall to prevent that High Noon from getting any value, and it allowed them to flip the point.
Yeah, and Reaper tries they might in the backline. It looked like they had a nice flank, but covered. And so that will be GMU on the board now, and oh, a crucial stagger.
Oh, that's going to be another 10 seconds before we're going to see ODU at full strength. So that's going to give them some extra percentage points. But that was actually a great first hold for ODU here, 37%. And they can look to retake here with that Shatter. Oh, but the Shatter gets nothing behind the single wall.
So you're right.
And then here comes the blizzard. It's a snowstorm, and all of them got caught into the avalanche. It's going to be a full reset. And the D.Va needs to get back before they get staggered. They're still in their mech. No, the D.Va lost their mech. It looks like we're going to have to see that D.Va reset, possibly lose all her ult charge. And actually, they're just going to change over to the Zarya.
Yeah, interesting. Gives you a little bit of a different dynamic. We'll see what they can do with it as the Sigma is doing so much damage, but they're focusing him quite nicely. He's going to ult now. And that, with the knockup on the Rhine, the Deadeye as well.
Absolutely big combo there. The raising in the air from the Sigma, the Deadeye, nothing to stop it all. And they're going to win this team fight handily. And we're almost to final fight territory here for GMU.
One more win, and it will be their map of Oasis. And so far, so good. What is the plan here then for ODU? They have one ultimate in the Deadeye coming up, but apart from that, they just have to do this all on their own.
Yeah, they're going to have to TDM ahead. They're going to have to get on the point, but the Reinhardt's going to get blocked off. The Immortality Field's not going to be able to save him here, but the Lucio is going to be able to touch with the Baptiste, but that's going to be a little too late. This is going to be GMU's map here to lose, and they picked up to just the Baptiste left, and that's it. We're going to be seeing GMU here going 1-up after taking Oasis.
Yeah, lovely stuff from them. They dropped the first of the mini maps, but from there on looked really good. A dominant second round and a third round as well, off the back of a couple of very crucial fights. Great moment there with the Sigma plus the Deadeye, fantastic combo, and I think we'll get to watch that ourselves on the all play of the game. It was pretty good. Okay, so George Mason.
Combo.
They're looking good. They're looking like the team we expect and want them to be. We're looking once again at the favorites and see if they can convert, as we will be going to.
We'll be going to Blizzard
World. You love a bit of Blizzard World, so
I do love Blizzard World. Blizzard World is a great hybrid map, long sightlines. So we're possibly going to be seeing the Widow coming out, the Ashe coming out here from both sides. It's going to be a great time. We'll probably be seeing double hit scan here, possibly from both teams. So we're going to see those long sight range, and we're going to see those massive pickoffs from a distance. But, you know, Blizzard World, once we start getting into the cart phase, we're going to see a lot of those close corner skirmishes and probably a little less hit scan there. So I'm excited. I love me some hit scan play.
Yeah, as do I. It's sort of in my blood. Okay, so a very different look. Obviously, Oasis to Blizzard World is apples to oranges. Still a lot of the same skills in terms of coordination required, but very different compositions we're going to be seeing, and then also the objectives completely change the look of the game. So maybe ODU is feeling fine, you know, lose a map. It's cool. It's control. It is what it is. We will move on, so I hope.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Hybrid's one of the best game modes with that point to open up in the cart phase, so it's going to be an exciting time.
Yeah, let's hope we get it underway soon enough, because I think that, you know, Overwatch, especially for me anyway, is a lot about momentum. More so than almost any other game. Like, the way that you have to interact to your team here, it's like a lot of subconscious sort of mental mapping stuff, and it really helps to be in a good mood and feel motivated and whatever else. Yeah, I wonder though, I mean, just based on the eye test, really, how do you think ODU are going to do in this series, having seen that first map?
They came out very strong in that first point, maybe able to take it. Now, the one thing I will say, it looks like their hit scan, their McCree is not going to be their strong point here. I'm looking at their tanks to possibly create some extra space for them. We did see a lot of the ults get taken, a lot of not great fights from their tank line. So I'm interested to see if their tank line is going to be the driving force here on Hybrid.
Yeah, we will. We'll have to see. I think it's absolutely a possibility. I can't really remember too many big moments coming out from the DPS. So yeah, we'll have to see. Blizzard World. What's unique about this map? Are there any particular picks that you might expect here that you wouldn't elsewhere?
So it's going to be typical, more than likely, hit scan line. Same thing you probably see out of King's Row, especially from the start. We do have that long center choke point, but we do have other entrances. Typically, if you go down that long center choke point, we're going to see like the Widows peeking out, the Ashes peeking out, looking to get the extra damage, get that information. More than likely, we're probably going to see possibly like a Widow Tracer combo, the Tracer to see what's in the back line, get out, get in quickly, so they know what they're matching up against when they get past that choke point.
Well, it does look like the players are ready, which means we'll be getting into this very shortly, this much anticipated second map of the grand finals. I do believe there's quite a bit of money on the line. I believe it's $1,000 or $1,500, something like that.
I want to say it's $1,000 for first 300 for second, so it's going to be a drastic drop if you do end up losing this series. So they're looking to hopefully get that money and make that paper and look and take the first championship here.
Yeah, it's the inaugural season of the MAEC, and yeah, it's going to be cool if we get to crown a champion today, and then next season, who knows? And then it's all about dethroning them, and things go on and on. It's an exciting point to be at this early in the league's history. And we are now on Blizzard World, waiting for our picks to come in. Soon, everything will be revealed.
And there's always champions, but we always remember who the first champion is, and they're trying to get that first championship.
And they just.
Ready for battle.
All right, you.
It looks like we're going to be seeing ODU is going to be, GMU is going to be attack here first. And we're going to see the Symmetra coming off of that teleport. And then the real question is, are we going to be seeing that McCree? Are we going to be seeing a Widow here? Or we may even possibly be seeing a Reaper or a Tracer if they want to play close, because we do have the Mei out here for Ibinix.
I would love a Widow, personally.
And then just looking at the defense, we're going to have that Zenyatta. The Zenyatta is going to be able to get that extra damage with the Discord Orb. It's going to be actually an extra DPS for the side of ODU. But okay, okay. They debated me with the Junkrat pick, but we're going to see the McCree coming out.
Yeah. And they're pushing in now to that side and successfully managed to get in the building.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to take the high ground. Okay, I was going to say the Ana, it has not dropped down yet. We're probably going to see a pick off there for the Ana if they did not move. But yeah, it looks like we're going to see the high ground from GMU is going to be taken here. And the Winston is going to dive into the back line. And then the D.Va is going to get frozen deep. We do see Matthew on the Reinhardt. It's going to go down first, though, unfortunately. And we do see another pick off with the Tracer finding that McCree in the back line. So we're looking at a 4v6 currently right now, and this looks like it's going to be a reset here. But in the meantime, we do see the Tracer is going to get taken down. The Reinhardt's able to join the fight, and we do see GMU is going to drop down. The D.Va's going to be first on the point, and they're going to be looking to take some of the percentage right now. Oh, that's going to be a big pick off onto the Zenyatta in the back line. But we do see they do come back with 2 picks of their own, 3 picks. This is going to be a full reset here for for ODU.
Yeah, ODU doing the business there. Beat Cheap especially. So much damage and all for free. Not taking any fire themselves. And that was clean, really. I mean, I saw what GMU were trying to do. It made sense. You know, the D.Va was getting in the back line, being a bit of a nuisance. But the Ana especially putting out so much damage there.
Yeah, that was an excellent team fight take by GMU. So looking at ODU just possibly just resetting here. We do see 3 ults are going to be up. The Immortality Field is going to have to be taken down. Then the Sound Barrier is going to come out. And GMU is looking to grab some space with this High Noon. Unfortunately, they didn't get anything from it. They did create the space, and they're going to be looking to take this first point here. And that's going to be a late pick off there.
Yeah, not much the remaining members of ODU can do at this point. The cart will be unleashed.
Yeah, but they're able to secure the cart, and we're going to be seeing the second phase here of Blizzard World, the place I like to call the arcade.
Here we are. D.Va's got a bomb here. Probably looking to use it.
Yeah, that D.Va's probably going to be using that bomb to remake if she is going to lose her looking to remake if she ends up losing the mech. But look at the Blizzard, it's going to come out. The D.Va bomb's going to pick up 2.
That's huge, and you can already see ODU walk away.
And just look at that, the Tracer did die from getting that mech drop right on her head.
Okay, we're going to switch to the Zarya from the Diva. A move we saw in our previous map as well. Pushing now. High ground V, high ground. Fire strike strikes well, and Rhine is in. Xenol is popped though. It's going to nullify all of this aggression coming up. He has to go into the ice block.
Here's the Primal Rage is going to come out.
Low.
They're just trading here back and forth. The cart has officially stopped moving. Looks like GMU's gonna come out the winners in this fight. We're looking at only the Diva and the Lucio still gonna be on cart, and they're looking to reset. Oh, that's gonna be a big stagger kill onto the Lucio.
And look, this 70 charge Zarya gets to sit on the point, now gets to reposition, is absolutely crucial.
High News gonna come out here.
Oh,
Shatter. Oh, that's gonna be 2 big kills.
And what's the answer from ODU to that?
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of the arcade phase, that I like to call it, here for GMU, and we're gonna be looking at getting to the castle here. And we do have the Tracer possibly looking to stall the cart just a little bit. Oh, she's going to be able to get into the back lines, but the McCree is going to quickly find her and pick her off.
Oh, and that dead eye completely nullified.
That was a 3-man purple there, but that immortality field was up. But like I said, this is going to be the end of the arcade phase, and now we're looking to storm the castle here for GMU.
And it looks like they should be able to already. So far forward now is Matthew on the Rhine, the Tracer as well in position. Meanwhile, it's going to be the Diva just pushing the cart along slowly but surely.
And they have a lot of time here, over 2 minutes to finish this phase. Now the Tracer does have the pulse bomb. Oh, that's going to be a grab. That's going to come in. But the immortality field is going to get quick to take it down. But they weren't able to get any picks from it. Oh, Hainu picks up 1. Diva Bomb picks up the Ana. And it's just the 4-0 Tracer just running around. Tracer's not going to be able to dash over. And this is going to be final fight territory here.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way, and it's going to have to be a little bit of a desperate one right now for ODU, as they will be swinging that hammer to get themselves out. Shatter available for Matthew. Is he going to be able to rock it?
Oh, that's a huge shatter! But we are going to lose the McCree here for the side of GMU.
We really are. Yeah, it's yeah, weirdly enough, not much happened there. Huge shatter, and then no follow-up.
Yeah, it was a 4-man shatter, but unfortunately they couldn't get any follow-up to actually capitalize on it, so we're going to see a full reset here. But that pulse bomb is going to get the Ana in the back line. We're now looking at a 65. Immortality field to come down. The Reaper is going to get... But the Zarya killed herself trying to throw another bomb. And we're going to see the Reaper... Excuse me, the Tracer's going to take out the Reinhardt. And this is looking like a map completion here if they're able to keep pushing up. But unfortunately, the Reaper had that nano boost to get them off of the point. Alright, Reinhardt just charged in to possibly get back to start this fight. He's going to be super low right now. It'll be up to the Baptiste to keep him up. The immortality field is going to come down for GMU.
Big shatter now.
Oh, that's a double kill! Double kill with the fire strike and the pulse bomb! And this is going to be a completed map for GMU here. An impressive ult combination there. Picked up 4 and allowed them to complete the map.
Switching sides.
And they completed the map with time on the clock, so they're gonna at least have a chance to win here. They were able to complete it without going to overtime. So let's see how ODU is gonna be able to respond here on their attack.
Yeah, that was kind of kind of middling, I guess. Like, it wasn't the most dominant push in the world. It wasn't super quick, but certainly respectable, and a full clear is a full clear.
Yeah, they completed the map, so we're gonna look to see if ODU can actually respond by completing the map.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
All right. Shu is on the other foot. ODU now on the aggression. Aggressor. On the aggressive. On the offensive. That's what I'm a caster, mate. I got paid for this. I'm very good with my words.
You're very inspirational to our GMT.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay then. Here we are on the offensive. There's going to be a Reaper in the hands of Beat Cheek. They're going the low ground. Zarya bubbles get them through, but 2 pickoffs already. Trace them through. Bubble up. Things look a little bit rough for ODU right now.
Yeah, this is going to be a reset off the jump. Everyone's going to go down a beautiful starting fight. And look at those ult charges. We're already at 69% for the Reinhardt ult. That's absolutely beautiful. But that was a quick fight, so we're going to see a quick reset here coming through. And it looks like they're going to still try to go straight down the middle and not around the side. Okay, we're going to finally go through the Den of Vikings.
Pushing out once again. Looks like it goes better this time. Deep Cheap already dropping low. The Reaper, though, this time will make it to the point, and that's going to be bye-bye to the Reinhardt. Yeah, that opens things up in a huge way. Unless we see some answers quickly, I think this is going to be a solid cap for ODU.
Yeah, we're looking at a 5v6 here. The Reinhardt is back up and making her way to the point. The Reinhardt will have Shatter. They can get back to the point in time, but we do already have 2 ticks on the point right now. The Immortality Field is going to come out. The Reinhardt is going to be back into the fight. We're looking possibly for that Shatter. The High Noon is going to come out. Oh, but we're going to see a pickoff with that pulse bomb. The Reinhardt is not even going to have to waste this Shatter. Oh, this is absolutely not good for ODU here. They had the point, 2 ticks. They're going to save that percentage here, but we're looking for another tick on to unlock the cart. They got 2 minutes to do it.
Well, let's see if they can make it stick this time. As you say, Shatter still up. Deadeye up. Diva Bomb up. GMU hold all the cards right now. From ODU, not too much comes of it. Invisibility field is going to get taken down, and now behind. Perhaps a little bit stuck is the Lucio. Oh, that's a pin. Ryan on Ryan action, but the sound barrier comes
Oh, the
through.
Shadow's not going to get anything. But the Diva Bomb will pick up the Mei, and this will be possibly looking at unlocking the cart here. Oh, but we're going to see a pick off the McCree. We're going to see the Flashbang kill the Lucio, the pick onto the Reinhardt, and they're still going to be able to hold this point here. They only have 1 minute left on the side of ODU to finish, to get this cart unlocked.
Yeah, so far so good for GMU. They've not really set a foot wrong here in this second map. And they need just 1 more stronghold, I think.
Here comes the Diva Bomb. Oh, it's going to be able to pick up 2! Oh no! With the Immortality Field down, they didn't get it down soon enough. Everyone's going to go down. We have 30 seconds left. This is going to be their final fight, final push here to unlock the cart.
30 seconds.
Alright then, this is it, now or never, do or die, 20 seconds, can you make it stick?
grand final fight territory. We're only going to have the Baptiste ult that's going to be up. The window is going to come down. The May wall is going to come down. We're looking at the Blizzard here. They're trying to get out. It's going to be a little too late, and we're going to be seeing the end of Blizzard World here. Everyone's going to go down. They're not going to be able to finish the point. There's still one on the point, but that is all. We're looking at a 2-0 here in our grand finals.
Victory.
GMU doing what GMU do and leading 2-0. It was pretty convincing actually on Blizzard World, much more so than the Oasis win. And yeah, they're looking good. They're looking like themselves, the team we expected to see today. ODU now with the Mountains climb down 2-0.
Yeah, they were able to complete that map, and then their defense was absolutely beautiful. The first team fight that they had, they were able to actually just kill them 30 seconds, build up that shatter early. Even when they went down 5v6, they were able to hold the point still. It was a beautiful Blizzard World defense.
Well, we are going to be going for a little bit of a break, I do believe, and then we're back with more of this MAEC Overwatch Grand Finals.
Game gym where you can see gamers are here to be coached, hone their skills, but they can also find a mentor that teaches them about moderation.
Trying to deal with the 3 angry zombies members that are on.
Nova looking to clear it out. Strong aggression here from Chungite Egg.
Martial arts skills, dude. That back there was so good, so powerful.
Promise me you'll get me through. Just tell me I can do this too. For everything we fight to never lose. 'Cause everything we want, oh, is...
Who's ready for some fireworks? Introducing the Mid-Atlantic Esports Conference, co-founded by Events DC and GameJam. We're bringing you a competition to showcase the amazing college esports talent found right here in the DMV. Schools from Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. face off in 8 weeks of intense matches, featuring Rocket League, Overwatch, and League of Legends. Only one can be the best, so who are you cheering for? Check out MAEC.gg for more information on the teams, the games, and the future of esports in the DMV.
Hello and welcome back to the MAEC here for our Overwatch Grand Finals between George Mason University and Old Dominion University. We are currently at a 2-0 lead for George Mason in this best of 7, so they are halfway there. ODU, on the other hand, well, they have a bit of work cut out for them as we are looking to get into Hanamura for an assault.
Yeah, I'm excited for Hanamura. I'm not a personal fan of 2CP, but 2CP can be a lot of fun with a lot of the strategies and concepts that needs to go into 2CP. But we're looking to see if GMU is going to get up to match point, tournament point here if they do take Hanamura. So I'm hoping ODU comes out with some special comps or stuff like that to actually throw GMU off, because playing straight up right now, ODU is getting outclassed by GMU right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's been, kind of simple and kind of comprehensive. Like, they're just playing better than the other team. There's not really a specific thing you can point out, or at least I can't. So hopefully with that little bit of a break, ODU can collect themselves and can maybe change their luck a little bit. We will have to see. Here we are then on Hanamura. It is going to be the first 2CP in our Overwatch casting history together.
Yes, it is. And don't we just love the 2CP here on Hanamura? Looks like we're going to be seeing GMU is going to be starting off on the attack here. ODU is going to be on the defense. And more than likely, we're going to see the Symmetras come out early just for the teleport over to the choke points.
Ready for battle.
Just as I say it, we do see GMU is going to be on that Symmetra here early. And we are seeing ODU pull out the Junkrat, a fan favorite, the Junker Boy for everyone.
Attackers incoming.
So that Junkrat's going to be able to lob the bombs into the choke points, knock down those shields, quickly deal those splash damage. So I'm excited to see how this Junkrat's going to be able to play here in the choke for ODU's defense.
Yeah, so a very different look, a very different map for us as well as the players. Could well put the cat amongst pigeons. Maybe 2CP is exactly what ODU means.
They were able to read out that trap at the beginning. Junkrat's going to have to retreat, and we're going to see the double shields coming out here for ODU with the Orisa and the Sigma. We do see that teleport is going to come up. Oh, they're going to get that first bit pick off onto the Ashe, and they're already onto the point. They got behind the line. The Sigma Rock is going to connect, but that Junkrat's going to follow up with the detonation kill onto the May. But we already have 2 ticks here for GMU on the point. It looks like we're going to see ODU possibly looking to retreat, but no, they're going to die on the point because they're going to have the fast spawns. And that was a lightning quick first point for GMU. They have 6 minutes, and they're already on the second point here.
Well, let's see if they even need it.
They already have a full tick. 2 ticks here, and we're almost done. Hanamura for the side of GMU here. They have 3 at the point. The Symmetra's going to bust out the ult. Oh my word! But okay, alright, looks like ODU is going to be able to sustain here. the Bastion's
Maybe
gonna have to come
not.
out. Oh, that's a big pickoff. It's still just the Sigma on the point. The Symmetra's getting all the damage onto the Bastion. Here comes the Rhine. It's just gonna be the Lucio left. Lucio's gonna try to retreat. He is going to be able to get out, it looks like. No one's going to be able to contest him. He's going to wall ride his way over there. But they still have the symmetric teleporter. Okay, they finally were able to take that down.
Yeah, pretty crucial that they did there as well. Something needed to go their way.
Yeah, we almost saw 6 minutes left on the clock here in Hanamura, which would have been absolutely mental. They got the 96.9% on their first push. Okay, here comes the Baptiste ult is going to come through. They're going to be firing down onto them from the high ground. Looks like we are still going to see that Bastion. The Maywall's going to come up. They didn't touch the point! They wasn't on the point!
Ooh, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
Oh my goodness! They didn't even touch the point and they were able to complete the map. Oh, that is just brutal. Almost 5 minutes on the clock here for GMU. ODU had a literal lapse in judgment, could not touch the point. There were only 33% left. Oh, that was a super misplay.
Not what you want to see at all if you're an ODU fan.
Man, ODU is, hopefully that didn't boom their mental here. They're going to need to try to shake things up back here on their attack. Things like that do kill your mental, but they need to disregard it, regroup, and look for their attack. They're going to need to try to respond to this 4 minutes.
Absolutely, but in the form that they're in, you sort of fancy George Mason to pull off a full hold.
Yeah, from what we saw in Blizzard World, I'm expecting a full hold here. But we never know. We might see some shenanigans come out. And we could see even see a faster time.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things has happened. We've seen a lot of wild upsets and stuff like that in our time watching League. We may be able to see one here. They need to pull out that first point magic from Oasis here on Hanamura.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Holding at the gate then.
Okay, look, they get that Symmetra teleporter off, but they're unable to take it. They got destroyed instantly.
Yeah, they're not quite able to make it.
Oh, they're gonna. Beam Chief is gonna get taken out first by the McCree. The Reaper wasn't able to get in there. They're gonna have to reset here. They're not gonna be able to win a 5v6. Yeah, but there goes the Reinhardt, the Zarya. They're all falling down. This is gonna be a reset here for the side of ODU.
When ODU were on defense, we had just about finished.
Well, you also got to remember there is a time boost when you complete map A. We were still in the first push inside of point B.
All right, one more attempt then for ODU. So it comes through this big doorway.
The Maywall's not going to be... Oh, they're going to box off half of their team. The Immortality is going to have to come down. The Shatter's not going to get anything here, but there's going to be 4 members of the team stuck inside the house. 2 of them still outside the choke point here. They're going to be able to get on the point for the Lucio, but the Hanzo's going to get taken down early. We're going to see the Rhine get taken down. It's just a massacre in this house. They're just swinging hammers. Everyone is dying. This is the haunting of Hill House, but we're on Hanamura. Woo! That was an absolute slaughterfest. We have about 2 minutes here. They have enough time for a couple short pushes, but here comes the Blizzard. They're trying to do Mount Everest. The Immortality's not going to save that Reinhardt. The Reinhardt's going to get taken down. The Lucio's going to be able to grab the Hanzo. This is just an absolute hurt fest for ODU right now.
What can they do differently, SJG?
At this point, we're gonna need to possibly see that kind of change, but we have 5 ults up right now. Excuse me, as I say that, we're gonna burn 2 here. Still 3 ults, and we're almost to final fight territory here. They're gonna need to try to do something. Maybe try to switch over to the fire, even though there's a McCree. Throw something different out there, because what they're doing right now is not working whatsoever.
It's really not.
At this point, you might need to change it up. Throw out the Torb. At this point, I would just try anything to stay into this match. Oh, the D.Va. Oh, that giant shatter. Immortality Field's going to get taken down. Oh, this is looking like it's going to be over here before it even started on Hanamura.
It's not a pretty sight, and, well, ODU only have 1 more attempt.
Yeah, this is not looking the greatest. This is just... We need to see something here for ODU for them to even get on the point here. We still have the Baptiste ult and the D.Va bomb up, but we do have the sound barrier and the dragon from the Hanzo. Okay, sound barrier is going to come down now. The grab is going to come out for ODU, but they're going to get walked off. But, oh, it's 3 picked up by the Hanzo. This is going to be the point here, possibly.
It absolutely should be with an opening like that, and there's little resistance from GMU after they lose 3, as you would expect, and the point has been taken in overtime, but taken nonetheless.
Yeah, they're going to get a couple minutes into their time bank to look to complete the map here. We got about 3 minutes to complete the map. No matter what we're going to do, the time bank for GMU is going to be insurmountable for them to overcome. But still, we need to complete the map and push it to overtime with time in the bank. No overtime pushes here will help them.
It's going to be hard. I mean, the first point's tricky, the second one's very tricky. Ixer actually going to be able to get a kickoff or 2 in the back with his distraction. Yeah, ODU are left reeling once again.
And look, the shatter is up for the Reinhardt here, so just keep an eye on him when they get into the point. We do have the Blizzard in the high noon for the McCree. Oh, they're going to be able to block off the Lucio here. Oh, the Blizzard's going to come down. The Immortality's down. The Reinhardt hammer is swinging. The McCree is going to get frozen. The Baptiste is just trying to keep him up. Oh, they're going to get taken down here. This is going to be a full reset for the side of ODU. That was just an impressive wall off and Blizzard here. And we still have 3 ults for GMU up.
Yeah, that's very rough to see, just so one-sided in that fight. And we're still left with questions over what ODU can do here. How are they going to break this second point? Which are the ults that might allow them to do? We are going to have Baptiste ult available to them, as is Mayo.
Okay, looks like they're going to come in from the top right side. The Baptiste ult's going to come out. The Maywall's going to come through. The Reinhardt still has a shatter. The Immortality Field's going to get taken down. Oh, the D.Va is going to eat that Blizzard. They're going to lose their Blizzard here on the side of ODU. But guess what? The Deadeye is going to come through, take down 3, and we're down to less than a minute for ODU.
Yeah, and it looks a little bit grim as the Lucio.
Oh no, the Lucio boop while trying to wall ride. Oh, that's just a damaging stagger. We're not gonna have the Lucio for another 3 seconds, and we're already gonna be under 30 seconds left for GMU's push.
30 seconds.
Alright, 3 ults available for George Mason. They're holding high once again, 18 seconds, all that's left on the clock, and you're right to point out it needs to be an actual cap, can't be an overtime one. So George Mason really have to do the bare minimum.
Yeah, they're gonna need the full cap here. They're not gonna be able to win this map here because they're gonna end up going to overtime. But it's looking like they're not even gonna make it. Okay, the Shadow's gonna come in. They're gonna get 3 taken down. They're gonna start to cap this point here. But we do know that the spawns on 2CP they're absolutely close They're going to get back on point. The Doofus is going to come out, get taken down. Still have the Baptiste up, but the Blizzard's going to get taken down. Looks like we're going to see a completion here, possibly in overtime for ODU. The ball's out. All the Blizzard's going to come out, get them all off the point. Okay, they're going to be able to complete it here. Unfortunately, they completed it in overtime, so the best thing that you can do here is a draw, but they're going to need to hold them for almost 5 minutes. And we know from their first push in round 1, they completed that in about 30 seconds. And they only need 1 tick here.
Yeah, it's not going to take a lot for George Mason here. And if you thought that they were favored going into this grand finals, yeah, you probably think they're mega favored right now.
Yeah, they need 33% at this point, and they have 5 minutes to do so. This is something insurmountable. It has been done before. I've done it myself in some of my comp games, but this is not a this is not a comp game here. This is for actual money.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
This is for money. Quite a lot of money, actually. Is this composition real from ODU?
Yeah. I can.
They're going with that?
The Bastion and the Orisa with the double shield. The Bastion's just there to put out damage. The Junkrat's there just to constantly put out damage. Yes, and we have the Mercy for the res, the Baptiste for the immortality field. This is a real comp. This is what we call that bronze composition when you don't know what to do after getting destroyed and you're trying to get a draw. It's the bronze special.
It's something, all right. Not something I'm super familiar with.
And I know a lot about this
Being a
bronze
high
special.
platinum player myself.
Oh, my bad.
You know, I was ranked 67 in the beta.
I didn't actually even play in the beta.
I was a god of the beta.
I was in the flat. I don't know what happened there.
All right. We are going to see a slower push than their first attempt.
Yeah, they're looking.
A little bit.
Yeah, they're looking to play the picks. There's going to be a lot of damage coming out straight through that choke point. They're going to need to get in a different way. They do have some people on the right side. Oh, there's the pick onto the Junkrat. The Hanzo's into the back line. We're going to see the Hanzo transition over to the point. Oh, he's going to get eyes on that back team. The Rock's going to come in. The Immortality's going to have to be burned early over here, but the Bastion is doing work. 83% to his ult. We still have the shields up. Everyone's up right now. The Echo's gonna leave in some damage. They're gonna be able to take down that Hanzo, but they lost their Baptiste on the side of ODU. Okay, Mercy did have her res up. She didn't successfully get it off, but GMU is looking to push her to the point right now. Bastion does have his ult. He's gonna use it, but that shield from Sigma is gonna be able to absorb all that damage. Oh, that's going to be 2 big picks-offs with the detonation onto the Echo. So we're going to see a reset here on the side of GMU here. They still have a lot of time, over 3 minutes left to get this 1 tick.
Yeah, I mean, you'd still bet your house on it. Absolutely.
Yeah, just look at the ult economy. We had the Junkrat with the ult. The Orisa has her ult. We're going to see the Mercy with the Valkyrie. Okay, look at the damage coming out from this Bash here. Oh, the Bash is going to get hit with the Dragon, but that Immortality Field's going to get a save. The Zenyatta's going to go down. Oh, that's 3 with the Rip Tire by the Junkrat. Absolutely massive to stagger GMU out. The Echo's going to be able to escape with their life, but we're looking at all the time that they're burned. They've burnt almost 3 minutes off of GMU's clock, and we're down to a little bit over 2 minutes for this push. It looks like they have the teleporter for the Symmetra. They're going to be able to get through the choke point. Oh, that's going to be 4 picked out by the Sigma, but the Zenyatta's going to be able to bust out the Transcendence, get them onto the point. Oh, the Zenyatta's going to get taken down. This is absolutely a massive hold here for ODU. They're going to take them all down. The Bastion is doing work, the Junkrat's doing work, and now we're down to about 1.5 minutes left for GMU here.
Well, things go from bad to worse for them. We have another Riptire available as well for this next push. ODU looking poised to take this draw actually at this point, as GMU just can't seem to figure out this composition.
Yeah, and we're looking, they have about 2 pushes left in the tank for here, and they're unable to break this comp here. You have the Baptiste ult is going to come through, the increase comes through, they're going to take down the Immortality field, that's going to be 30 seconds without Immortality, but then we have the big first pickoff onto the Orisa. The Orisa is going to get res, but the Baptiste has gone down. Sebastian is looking to ult his way out of this situation. He's going to be able to take down the Immortality field, but the Riptire is going to be able to pick up the Orisa here. 46 seconds left on the side of GMU, and this is looking absolutely massive for ODU here.
They're doing a great job, and it's going to be tough now with just 30 seconds on the clock. GMU, are they about to claw defeat from the jaws of victory?
Yeah, we burned over 4 minutes. There's 20 seconds left. This is going to be their final push here. This is going to be all or nothing here, whether or not they're going to go up 3-0 or we're going to be headed to our 4th map with still the score 2-0. Okay, looks like we're going to see the Dragon's going to, oh, the Dragon's going to be able to get the Junkrat. The Bastion is going to go down. Oh, they've gotten broken in the midnight hour. Oh, this is just absolutely a momentum killer for the side of ODU. They had them for 4.5 minutes, but they could not complete the 5. GMU is going to be going up 3-0 in this series with the midnight hour push to get that 33%.
Well, there we have it, 3-0 up GMU. Then they weren't supposed to win that right at the end. I mean, that defense looked so strong with that composition, but, well, GMU do manage just about to inch over the line. And it's all about that Hanzo Dragon at the end.
Yeah, that Hanzo Dragon was able to split everyone off. It was just a beautiful midnight hour push for GMU for them to secure that Hanamura, excuse me, and take them up 3-0, and now is on tournament point here.
Yeah, as I will need another invite to the lobby, so just get on that. The hold up to that point, the Bastion was getting so much damage done. The Orisa, especially, I feel like, was fantastic in that combination. And with the ults as well from the Bastion, just never felt like GMU quite had enough, and a couple of Riptires here and there. But that last fight, the shoe was on the other foot. The ultimate strike true for GMU, and that's why they're 3-0 up, as we do look like we are about to go to Watch Point Gibraltar.
Yeah, that was a beautiful final hour push for GMU there. They were able to get those early pickoffs like they weren't doing for the first 4 minutes, and that resulted in that team fight win and that 33% they needed. So now we're looking at ODU. They're back up against the wall. They're on tournament point to get knocked out here and taking 2nd place. So we need to see something special out of them to hopefully get this reverse sweep done.
I mean, it would be something monumental. It would be such a difficult thing to do. Now, can they do it? I think it's close enough that they can take a map. And if you can take a map, you can take a series. I mean, that's just kind of how it works. But at this point, GMU, they've got so much leeway. They can make so many mistakes and still come out on top here.
Yeah, ODU is going to need to take this as a best of 1 for the rest of the series. If they lose, they're out. So they need to take this now 1 map at a time. They've used all of their mulligans because they're down 3-0. So this is going to be just 1 map each. They need to take it 1 at a time, and they need to start with this win on Watch Point Gibraltar.
Yeah, well, let's see what they can do. Very different map, of course, than the 2CP of Hanamura. This is quite an open one. We see lots of Pharah here. We see Widow. We see a lot of my favorite characters, actually. So I'm glad to see that. And so far, it looks like we will be seeing a return to the Hanzo from BeepTube. But first for this grand final was Ash in the hands of IXR.
Yeah, and we're looking to see GMU is going to be starting on the attack here. we're gonna have, yeah, that Ashe is gonna be coming out from IXR, and we are gonna be seeing that Tracer here as well. So I'm looking to see that Tracer's gonna try to harass their backline, get to that Widow, while that Ashe is gonna be looking to possibly pick off and duel that Hanzo there. But there's a lot of pick potential on the side of ODU here if they can hit their shots.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop.
And look, the Winston is going to get on the high ground. The cart is already moving. We haven't seen ODU actually show their face fully yet. But that Sonic Arrow is going to show that positioning. And they're going to be able to drop down. Oh, that's going to be the Hurley picks off onto the Widow. And the Hanzo. The Onyx is going to get taken down as well. We're going to be seeing this cart just moving freely right now. And the Diva's going to be demacked, taken down. Oh, this was a brutal start on the side of ODU. The Mercy's just looking to escape.
And that is already a very nice start for GMU.
Oh, and another pick onto the Widow. This Widow's not getting absolutely zero value, getting out-dueled by the Ashe right now. The Hanzo's going to be on the high ground. The Lucio's going to be able to get up there. They're going to just kill that Hanzo as fast as possible. And this is looking like point A here for GMU. Okay,
yeah.
the Widow was able to respond.
You know, they're putting up a little bit of a fight here. The Diva now on the point, making things a little bit tricky, but GMU do just seem to be getting the better of them bit by bit.
Yeah, point A was already completed in lightning fast time. We have 5 minutes here to get through the factory stage, the spaceship area of Watchpoint Gibraltar. But look at GMU. GMU has the high ground now. And it's going to be able to see them walking in from their point. And this card's just going to keep free moving right now. But look at the ults that are up. Everyone has their ult except for the Lucio. With the Lucio's at 83% right now, so... Oh, look at the ults that are going to come out. The Pulse Bomb. We've used the grab from the Zarya. And they're just going to be able to keep moving this cart. The Winston's going to have the Primal Rage to possibly get out of there. He's going to be able to escape with his life, but the Winston is still going to be chasing. But this cart just has not stopped moving.
Absolutely, and this is about as fast as you can go. And early bird being absolutely crucial to that on this Lucio, getting so much damage done actually, being such a disruptive force as well. With the boot looking for another one now and won't quite
Bob's gonna
get
come out.
Yeah, meanwhile, things are going great.
The cart's finally going to get stopped just for a moment, and we're looking at about 1.84 meters to finish this portion. And now we're on the final part of Watchpoint Gibraltar with over 5 minutes left on the clock for GMU here.
5 minutes and a dream. Good luck.
Yeah, this is absolutely brutal right now. We still have the Primal Rage up on the side of GMU, and we do have the Valkyrie for the Mercy on ODU. So that Mercy's gonna pop out that Valkyrie here early. That Echo is gonna be all on them, but look at the Tracer. The Tracer's just straight in the back line, not getting contested. Okay, the Winston's gonna dive in. He's gonna get bubbled, and oh, that's gonna be a big pick off onto the Hanzo. The Tracer's still on their high ground. They're firing away. The cart is just constantly moving. Well, the grab's gonna catch two here. Oh, the Pulse Bomb's gonna take down the High Noon. Oh, that's 3 for the High Noon from the McCree. And this is gonna be the first stop of the push of GMU. ODU came up big with that High Noon. 3 killed with the Deadeye. Absolutely beautiful. And we're gonna see the first time in a while we see the cart is gonna be slowly backing up. They managed to get through 2 points in 72 meters before that card stopped. Oh, I hear the ult's gonna come out from the Winston. He's going to be able to get on the back lines. They're going to take down the Orisa there on the side of GMU. So we're going to see a little bit of a reset here.
Oh, the Tracer and onto the Hanzo. That could be serious disruptions. This Hanzo will be pivotal in this defense.
Yeah, the McCree is going to be the Mercy is going to bust out Valkyrie. They are going to end up losing the Zenyatta, and as I said, the Zenyatta is going to get res. So we're still looking at a full fight, power fight here. Both sides. Okay, Echo's going to bust out and replace the Winston. The Hanzo is going to have to retreat ball. That's going to be 3 for the side of ODU here to pick off. Make that 4. The McCree got the headshot onto the Orisa. This is going to be a reset here for GMU.
Okay, this is getting interesting then. It bodes very well for when ODU are on attack. They will have so much more to work with than they did on Hanamura. Graviton with the dragon as well. Zenalt though.
Oh, the grab is going to pick up the kill onto the Tracer. Okay, look at the Zarya. Zarya's 100 and beaming people down, beaming down the shield, and she's going to get that nano boost. Look at the extra damage she's going to do. They're looking to stun the Zarya. The Zarya is just going to be, she's going to have that big girl energy here. Okay, and they're going to be able to get the picks on to GMU, and ODU here is recovering on their defense. Only 2 minutes left here for GMU to complete the map.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky for them at this point. The defense has been formidable.
Okay, look at GMU. GMU is starting to set up here on the cart. The cart's once again moving getting to that point. The Diva's going to get on that high ground. The Valkyrie's going to come up. The Pulse Bom's going to not get anything, but we do have the High Noon out for McCree right now. Alright, it's not going to pick up anything, but we're going to see that cart still going to be up there pushing. Now, the Baptiste's going to come down. The Mercy is going to get that res off onto that Winston. But the cart's just free moving. They haven't stopped the cart. It's only 2 meters from the finish. 1 meter. They didn't touch the cart again. Oh my word! They just let the cart free finish to the end. Oh, that's just another massive misplay on the side of ODU. First at Hanamura, and now here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. GMU is going to be able to complete the map. Absolutely brutal. They had a great point C defense, and it was just that lapse of judgment to get on that cart and allow the cart to fully flow to the end.
Yeah, and now it's going to be even harder than it was before. I mean, we are on tournament point each and every map here, and we're going to have to see a clear, more or less. Well, no, we are going to have to see a full clear for ODU, and that could be tricky. The first 2 stages were so quick for GM.
Yeah, and they haven't been able to actually completely full clear any of the maps here besides Hanamura with time, so I just want to see what they're going to come out on attack. They're going to need to have a quick point A, because sometimes point B can stagger you. From the way ODU does play, they're going to need as much time as possible on point B, because they do not excel well in that closer combat versus GMU.
Alright, we'll see what they can do then. This is it. This is potentially our last round here in the MAEC Overwatch.
Yeah, this is going to be the final stand here.
Stop the payload.
We're going to see the cart inching up here. We're going to see the high ground taken.
Yeah, it's a pretty passive hold here from ODU so far. Getting the damage done now. The cart will be pushing under this structure, and now it's the decision of when do you drop. How do you use the high ground to your advantage? Right.
Yeah, so the cart's going to get stuck halfway through. the car wash area of Watchpoint Gibraltar. It looks like we're going to see a reset here on the side of ODU with that pick coming off. They do have still a lot of time here to complete point A. Oh, that's going to be a big pick with the grenade onto the Winston. Oh, they're just getting staggered out.
Yeah, so far not so good. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. They need this first point to get to the second point to get to the third one, and they do need a full clear, as I said before. So this is kind of nerve-wracking if you're ODU right now.
To see something out of ODU here to complete this point. It's going to be a nice pick off onto the Brigitte. Oh, Son of Zombie is picking up 2 on that Winston. They're going to be able to pick up 3, and we might be seeing the completion here, point A for ODU here.
Still, Opio with this Zarya, I think, has something to say about that. We'll be getting a Graviton Surge fairly soon. The rest of the team will be filtering in right about now, especially the quicker ones. But, okay, no, they give it. They have to in the end.
Yeah, oh, we're going to see BP
Or maybe not.
take down the Tracer. The ult's going to be burned by the Winston here. He's going to do his primal rage, but they still have not secured it yet. They're still on the cart on the side of GMU here to stop them, but it looks like they're going to get staggered out. The Winston's going to be by himself. The Brigitte is just swinging. And they're going to be able to pick up the kill. They pick up 2, 1.7 meters away from completing the point. GMU is able to rebound and get that cart pushed back.
1 minute then separates you from going down 4-0 and potentially still lifting that MAEC trophy.
Yeah, we have 55 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be GMU's, ODU's final push here.
They're gonna grab some
Okay, the
comes
rally's out.
down.
The Graviton Surge is going to come out for both of them. Oh, the Dragon Strike is going to pick up 2 here. They're going to fully wipe GMU here. They're going to be able to complete point A. What a brilliant team fight for them.
Yeah, the combination, I mean, it's a classic, isn't it? The Grav Dragon, it's been around for as long as Overwatch has, and used to great effect once again. You know, some say the old jokes are the best.
Yeah, we're going to see 2 stagger kills. They did get split spawns on the side of GMU here. So the Brigitte and the Echo is going to be going back to spawn that extra 10 seconds. But perfect. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get through point B here on Watchpoint Gibraltar. And they still have the ult economy over GMU with both the Deadeye and the Nano boost up. So we could possibly be seeing a Nano Eye here get that extra damage. But look at Ibenix backline. Oh, unfortunately, the Hanzo was going to be able to pick off their Tracer. And now we're going to be looking at a 5v6 here. The cart's almost at the end of point B. The Dragon's going to come out. The Nano's going to be used onto the Winston. But here's the High Noon. Oh, the High Noon's able to pick up the Winston with the Nano. And this is going to be 3 down here for GMU. ODU's going to be able to complete point B. They have 3 minutes left to complete the map. Absolutely beautiful point B here for them.
Yeah, sensational stuff, and still opportunity knocks. 3 minutes now to get this final stage done.
Oh, that's going to be a good trade out. We're going to lose the Echo. We're going to lose the Hanzo. Oh, the Winston's going to be on the back line. We're going to see the bubble's going to come through. Okay, now we're seeing GMU starting to push back up. The cart is just moving right now. Look at ODU. ODU is going to have their Graviton Surge. And the Echo's going to duplicate the Winston. They're going to be able to get 1. They're possibly looking to get 2. The Winston's going to primal rage. Excuse me, the Echo's going to primal rage here. Onto the Hanzo. Keep knocking Hanzo into the corner. The Hanzo is still alive, unable to escape. Okay, finally taken down. And we're going to be seeing a full reset here for ODU.
Yep, it's now their turn to play the bully and just try to shut this whole thing down. 2 minutes.
So 2 minutes left. They have a decent ult economy here. The Nano Boost is going to come out into the Winston. The Graviton is still up for the Zarya here. But the Winston did get purple, and Matthew is going to get taken down by the Brig here. But look at that Dragon Strike by Beat Cheap. He's going to pick up 3, but they're going to respond with 2. There's only the Zarya left. They're going to be able to complete this map here. It's only the Reinhardt here. He's going to have to touch the cart. 0.63 meters left. It's just that he is going to get Nano Boost to keep himself alive. But they are just a hair pinch away from completing this map with more time. They still have 1.5 minutes left. That Nano Boost became absolutely huge to keep that Reinhardt alive. The Reinhardt is just swinging his hammer away. The Doomfist is up. People are dying left and right. The Winston is looking to knock people off the cart to finish the map. Unfortunately, unable to do so. And GMU is going to actually be able to sustain here. They're going to pick up the 2 kills. They're going to prevent them from completing the map with 0.63 meters.
Hello there.
Absolutely brutal. They were just a sneeze away from taking us into overtime. And now they're going to have a lower time make here than GMU.
Potentially not even able to finish the match. We will have to see. They need to make it happen sooner rather than later.
30 seconds.
Okay, so on the side of ODU, they have no ults whatsoever. They're just going to need to outslay them here. The Shatter is up. The Shatter was able to get 2. Both of the supports knocked down. No kills came out of it, though. And the D.Va is going to get DMAC'd here. Oh, they're able to take down the Doomfist here with the Brigitte. Okay, but now we're going to be entering an overtime here for ODU here. This is going to be their final push here. They're going to need to finish here in this overtime push. But look at the Zarya is going to be able to get the ult out. But the Zarya is going to get taken down by the Doomfist. There's also no one on the cart right now. They need to touch the cart again to keep that overtime running.
Yeah, and they are now off it completely.
The wing. Oh my goodness. Alright. Doomfist is going to get taken down by the High Noon. Oh, that's going to be a Shatter. It's going to take down 2. Here comes the D.Va Bomb in the back line. It's going to pick up the McCree. And they're unable to stay on the point. Oh no, again. And then GMU is going to pick up the win here in Watchpoint Gibraltar in the championship.
There we have it then, GMU. It was the expected victor, but not in the expected fashion. They are the inaugural MAEC Overwatch champions. I don't think they dropped a series throughout the entire season, maybe not even a map. It was close there at the end. ODU had them going, but they just about came out on top. What impressed you most about GMU?
GMU's ways, they, especially their defenses when their backs up against the wall, they were able to take a lot of the fights there, as we saw on Watchpoint Gibraltar, 0.63 meters, and they were able to still hold them to not take us to overtime. GMU's performance was absolutely immaculate. Not saying that ODU did not play well. They played top tier by far. The way that they pushed GMU far in a lot of these series. Unfortunately, they didn't pick up any of the map wins, but they fought hard throughout it.
Well, there we have it then. This has been the Overwatch section of the Spring Summit. There we go. For the MAEC. We'll be back in just a little bit with the conclusion to our League of Legends Championship. Once again, congratulations to GMU. Thanks to Game Gym and Events DC. We'll be back in just a few.